Big Zeus, the ruler of beats.
Hey everyone, tune in to Big Zeus Bodybuilding, the at-home natural bodybuilder here. I want to talk about perception of the bench press. And one of the most common questions that you'll get from anybody that does working out or you go to a gym, you get the question, how much do you bench? And they use the bench press as a measure of some type of manhood or your overall physical strength. And in my case, and I believe in most bodybuilding cases, the bench press is only a tool that you use in combination with a variety of other exercises and a variety of other chest training techniques. And it's not necessarily the one and only measure of strength or a measure of manhood. It seems as though it's the recreational workout people that hold the bench press in such a high regard. And anybody who's actually knowledgeable about weightlifting or knowledgeable about bodybuilding in particular know that the bench press is only a tool. Now, it is a great compound exercise and a foundation of building a great chest. The weight that I use fluctuates depending on what type of workout I'm doing, what other exercises I'm doing in combination with the bench press. If I'm doing a lot of flies and a lot of stretching exercises, my bench press is going to be way down. If I'm doing strictly more pushing exercises, the bench press is going to be up, obviously. Now, my personal bench press can range anywhere from 100 to 150 pounds. I don't know what I max out at because I'm not going to push myself to the point of injury to try and prove a point to who. I know what my body's capable of, and I know how to use the bench press as a tool in my training program, where depending on the variety of exercises, the variety of training techniques that I'm using, I'm going to use the bench press in different ways. I'm not going to use the bench press as the one and only chest building exercise. I think the misconception comes from people who are not knowledgeable about lifting or particularly bodybuilding. They see people doing the bench press and they see the weight that's being pushed up. In their mind, it registers as that's their measure of strength when they see that one exercise being performed. But they don't see the entire training program that is involved along with the bench press. Comparing my bench press to somebody else's, that's comparing egos. And any serious lifter knows that when you step into the gym, your ego stays outside. If you want to be serious about the sport and you want to be serious about not injuring your body, if you injure yourself trying to prove a bench press maximum just to satisfy somebody else's question or compare your ego to somebody else's, you're only doing damage to yourself and your future in lifting. So this just, it grates on my last nerves sometimes when I get asked, how much do you bench? And I always tell them, I don't know. It depends. What type of bench are you asking about? What type of program are you asking about? At what point in my pyramid are you asking? Are you talking high reps, low reps, strength training, endurance training? But the question, how much do you bench, is such a vague question. Once you start adding in all the other stuff and they don't know what you're talking about, that kind of speaks on its own. Judging somebody based upon one exercise only demonstrates ignorance. To sum this all up now, this little rant, Don't be afraid to not answer the question when someone asks, how much do you bench? Your personal bench press, the way you use it and the way you work your chest muscles, is for you. It's not for somebody else to judge you on. And it's going to be constantly changing. My bench press max, which I don't know what it is, it's never going to stay the same. My strength is going to be increasing. My weight's going to be fluctuating depending on what I'm working with that week or what exercises I'm doing in conjunction with the bench press. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. Haha. Until next time, have a good day.